the ultimate tricep superset. Check out these two cool machines. So one of these I've had for a long time. I think it's a very underrated machine. You can find it pretty readily in the market. The other one's actually pretty rare. Very fortunate to score this other one from a friend. But both of these machines allow me to hit the extreme stretch as well as the extreme shortening and contraction. So the key is with many other muscles, particularly for hypertrophy, is to really get stronger and maximize the extreme stretch and the extreme extension. Particularly with arms, I find that's the case. All right, so here's a simple drops that you can do to hit the triceps. You can do this with cables as well, which is actually very good with cables, but I'm just showing you with two cool machines. So the first is this Nautilus Nitro Tricep extension. I've had this a while. I believe this is a very underrated machine. The tweak I'm going to show you how to use this is instead of two arms at a time, one arm at a time, and turn your, see how I'm turned slightly to the side, just a little bit to the side at about a 60 to 45 degree angle. So it gives me a much better angle and allows the movement arm to end behind my head. So I'm getting truly a full stretch. That's the beauty of this, is you're hitting the stretch component very well. I'm a decently wide guy, so I can technically fit in there facing out with both arms at a time, but it's just much more comfortable this way, and I feel it hits better this way when you do one arm at a time. I like this just as much as any other tricep extension machine. A lot of people laud the Camstar version, which is cool, but I actually think this is a better machine than the Camstar because of the cam, because it's belt driven, and because of the pad to engage your upper arm against. But really a good way to hit the stretch portion of the tricep, particularly the long head of the tricep. So great machine. You can actually find this pretty readily on the market. So this is the Magnum plate loaded tricep extension, a much rarer machine than the other one. Really cool piece that allows you to hit the shortened range. So I'm very fortunate to score this recently. The cool thing is the strength curve with this is phenomenal. It just feels perfect, decent. It's decent, then it gets heavier, and then it gets lighter at the very top. You can see how high the weight arm comes. There's a beautiful taper at the end. It could do with a slight bit more range of motion at the end, so I'm going to kind of cut off a piece of metal in there that's going to give me more range of motion. Feels much better one arm at a time, but this is a unicorn in this set. Magnum made some cool pieces. This is one of them. I don't like the bicep version of this, but the tricep is phenomenal. You can see it's got linkage with it, so just a really unique, cool piece among many of my other tricep machines, but this is a cool way to hit the extreme stretch and the extreme contracted position of the triceps, both with cables and machines.